Hey there, John. How's it going? This is Courtney. Excuse me. And in this video, I'm going to walk you and the owner through of this website that you sent me this morning, just through a few simple things that can be done to help improve the online presence of this website and of the business. And the reason why I am doing this is because business owners are just way too busy running their business. They're having to focus on that. And then they also have to, now you're saying that they also have to focus on their marketing too. It could be a lot to take on and handle. So I just want to help in any way that I can, just to help alleviate some of that heaviness on the shoulders. So, this quick video that I'm going to do is just going to talk about a few things, actually a couple. So I'm going to go over content, and then I'm going to go over backlinks, and I think I'm going to do an honorary mention of citations, and I'll explain to you a little bit later of why. So I'm going to hop right on into this, and if you like what you see and want to chat right after, just shoot me a message. You have my phone number and my email, so let's hop right on in. So first thing I like to go over is your website content. And with that, you want to make sure you have enough words on it. I know that sounds simple, but let me explain really quickly. So when people search for what you do, Google has to figure out which business to show them. And one way it does that is by reading what's on your homepage. If there's only a couple sentences, Google's not going to be sure what you do, and they're going to end up showing someone else who does have like that content, right? And in this content, you want to have what are known as keywords. These are words or phrases that people search up each month just to help them resolve their issues, concerns. You can miss out on a lot of potential buyers by not having these keywords and by not having them properly placed, okay? And just to give you an idea, so everything that you see highlighted, this is what Google looks at when they scan through your site. So icons, images, logos, all of those things, you just want to make sure that they are embedded with the proper identification and proper keywords, okay? Just going to take a look at one of these. Okay, so this file name right here, this is okay, but it only has your business name. You kind of want to add in something that you do, like Heart Loans, just because when Google comes to scan this and they just see, simple living, that's good. It tells you what to do, but it doesn't really it tells you who you are. It doesn't tell you what you do though. So this is something that you can discuss with your team, and figure out what you want to add there. You want to make sure that the keywords are relevant to the section that you're talking about and everything. So I did do a quick scan of your homepage. You guys are sitting at 501 words at the moment, and I did the same thing for a couple of your competitors. This is one of them. These guys are sitting at a little over 1,000 words, and then I did another one for Rocket Mortgage, and these guys are sitting at a little over 5,000. Now, excuse me, a sweet spot for how much content to have on, at least the homepage. Studies have shown that Google prefers for there to be at least 1,500 words on the homepage. Obviously, the more you have, the better, the higher the chances for that. So it gets them a really, really good idea of things that you guys do. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to Ahrefs. This is a tool that basically essentially gives me behind the scene details on what Google thinks a website is about based on what people are actually typing into Google every month. And I came over here just for a couple of things, just to take a look at you and your competitors' keywords. And currently you guys are not ranking for any keywords at the moment. So you guys are you're not getting any traffic from it. So let's take a look at one of your competitors. All right, these guys are ranking for 30 keywords, and it's bringing them a traffic of 451 each month. Okay, and then we're just going to take a look at just an example. Okay, so from a glance, I know these guys are a bit more established. But I will say that having keywords with your business name, it's okay for branding purposes, but you don't want to rely on keywords with your business name, because not everyone's going to know your business name, right? So if you want to be able to attract new people to your business, then you're going to want to be able to use general keywords that most people would use. So this is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of a keyword to use on your on your website, right? So this is a good idea. And next, we're just going to take a look at your competitor. This is Rocket Mortgage. Just to let you know that these are one of the top lenders in United States. So they have been around for a while. So try not to let it intimidate you too much. Just take it one step at a time. You follow the suggestions I give you in this video, and you'll be able to knock out most of your competition. And so these guys are currently ranking for 144,000. Let's see. We're just going to look at the top and we'll leave it go. Just going to see if they have any on the surface. Okay, they just have their business name. I just want to show you just another example of some keywords that can be used. All right, home equity loan. Okay, this one's pretty good. This one's a pretty good one to use. This one's pretty good. Let's see this. So obviously you want to use, keywords that you guys do have services for, right? If you don't have services, obviously just don't use them. So these are just a couple of examples of keywords that you could use. Bridge loan as well. So I'm gonna go back over here. So those are some examples of some keywords. Now I'm going to actually go further down this rabbit hole, right? So you saw these keywords. Okay, now what does that even mean, right? Excuse me. So just to give you more details of that. So this is an example. I just placed a keyword in here that someone could be searching up. Hard money loan, right? So the thing is, you want to be the one that appears on this first page, right? And first, before I continue on, I do want to cover ads really quickly. So ads actually work pretty well. But it can be a money pit if your website, which is your foundation, isn't dialed in. So you want to make sure that's set first before throwing money at Google Ads, okay? And then another thing to keep in mind there are many people who have ad blockers. So it's another reason why you don't just want to rely on ads, because a lot of people just won't even see any of these. So heading on into the second thing I wanted to go over, and that's honestly citations. So citations is basically how do I explain this? The reason why it's a little bit complicated. So because you guys are a national business, not every national business needs this part, but it is extremely helpful for you. So say for instance, let me give you an example. So I did pop this up over here. So say for instance, money lenders, I use Pennsylvania as an example, right? And then you get this little pop-up right here. This is called the map pack. And this map pack on the left side has your business name, address, and phone number. It's what Google gives. This is how Google gives relevance to your business, and the goal is you want to be in the top 3 results, because this is where people click, right? So national businesses don't have, this is another word for this is called a business profile. National businesses do not have this, because national businesses are they're nationwide, they're United States, and these are for location-based places. So this is really good for a business to have a spot to put reviews, or if you want to get quicker results, this is also a really good thing to do. And how you actually get up here in these top 3 results is pretty simple. So let me see right here. So you want to have your business name, address, and phone number, aka your citations, across hundreds of directories. So places like BBB, Yelp, City Star, Facebook, and many, many more. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitors, because the more you have than them, then the more trust Google has for you guys, and then they're going to bump you above them, right? And the thing is, though, the web tools that allow you, there are tools out there that allow you to see exactly that allow us to see exactly what citations your competitors have, and then we go match those citations for you guys. But we don't want to just stop there, right? Because we don't want to match them, because they catch up quick. So we want to get what they got, then add 50 to 100 more, just so that it takes them a long time to catch back up. Okay, so right here. So again, the higher you are in this, the more clicks you get. Okay, so this is why citations are really important. It's also good for getting your business name out there. It's also good for branding as well. So I do highly recommend having a business profile. If you guys want to go into further detail about that, just reach out to me and I'll give you some more details on it. But I'm going to head back over here to just this hard money loan, this national keyword. So this is a national keyword, by the way. And then this is a more of a like a more specific keyword. So like a local or regional based keyword, because it has a location in it, right? So because national businesses are United States, they don't really need the location thing. So going into the last thing I like to cover, and that is backlinks, or just basically getting other sites to link to you guys. And the thing is, you want to be in the top 3 results of this section. And the reason why is because you want Google to see you guys. And the reason why is because this is obviously, again, where people tend to click. The higher you are, the more clicks you get. And in order to get there, you need to have Google see you guys as an authority. Just basically someone who knows their stuff. And how to actually get authority is having other websites link back to you guys. So think of it like this. If a local news site or a community blog mentions your business and links to your website, that's them telling Google, hey, I trust these guys. They know what they're doing. I highly recommend them. Google's going to see that, and then it gives you a boost. Now, not all links are created equal, right? You guys are money lenders, so you'd want to have links that are related to that, right? So you blogs talking about best loan providers out there, like just examples of those type of things. You want that linking to you guys versus like Domino's. Because you guys don't sell pizza, so you want to make sure that the links that you guys get make sense. So heading back over here to Ahrefs. This is a tool that is really great for taking a look at backlinks. You guys currently have 34 at the moment, and this is one of your current ones. These guys are sitting at 219. And then obviously Rocket Mortgage has over 8 million. So with this, how to actually go about acquiring backlinks. So tools like Ahrefs, there are other tools out there, but with tools like Ahrefs, you can actually see what backlinks are linking to your competitors, and then you just go get those backlinks for your business. That's quite that simple. So, but just to let you know that it's quality over quantity, right? So you want to make sure you have more powerful backlinks. And my suggestion is, I know these guys are a little bit more intimidating, so obviously go after the smaller guys. First, you guys follow the suggestions that I've given you in this video, then you're going to be ahead of most of your competition. Okay, so that's kind of the end of this video. Just to recap, we went over content. You want to get around 1,500 words on your homepage. Citations. You want to have. I do highly recommend having one of these for your business. Especially being a money lender, it's a good way to form trust with people. So if you want to know more about that, just let me know. You want to get about 200 to 300 of those for your business profile, and backlinks. You want to get other sites linking back to you guys, just to show Google that you are the authority, right? And now with this information that I just provided, you could totally take this and run with it yourself. That's completely fine. But if you do want to skip the learning curve and honestly just have someone handle it who's done it a bunch of times, just reach out to me and at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.